like trying to make friends with kids and stuff like that. But I don't remember what Kenzie did last session.
Oh, Kenzie did some cool stuff. Kenzie contacted her old her crush.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Love that you brought that energy to it too. That just turned into its whole thing, and now
Yeah.
her name is Bridget, and is a
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when I blurted out. Yeah.
I was just like, "Listen, shut up,
Uh,
beat red."
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
so we had like a verbal sparring match basically. That was cool, busting out those rules.
the duel of wits.
Yes, the duel of wits, which my character is not spec'd for, but it worked out pretty well. I mean, not completely, but
Well, it was great. It was because
yeah.
it was short. Like the body of argument I have here was um 5 and 5 for both of you, and not like this big long drawn out thing. And I wrote point, rebuttal, avoid the topic, and dismiss. And I think the ending was that big
The
dismiss.
blurting.
Yeah. So, and you helping, which was funny.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny, actually, that's a very interesting point, how I don't remember the arguments spoken, you know? But I just have here in my notes the exchange, so we'll have to listen to it because we did record it.
I remember the conversation.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the words of the conversation. But I remember you guys actually back and forth in dialogue.
I think that's a very, very interesting point, is that I should put next time the summary of the argument. Like what did you gain from that? But in my
I remember what I gained from it.
Yeah, she's going to
be your
eyes and ears in the school.
So she's going to let me know when they stop looking for me, and also she told me that they had hired someone and the special, and then I made that connection that, oh, that was that creepy guy that might have contacted um my old gang leader.
Yes.
Hark and Hatchet.
Yeah. Remember I did that cut scene?
That was so scary.
Yeah, this guy, and he's meeting with a wizard from the Tower of High Sorcery, and they're kind of there was an interesting mention there I want to bring to your mind, is like you like the wizard guy, the person calling on the services. He said we could just call him an archmage. Okay. Archmage. You know?
Yeah.
The archmage. The archmage told this kind of like a bounty hunter almost, right? That said something like, well, you have a rogue wizard in your party.
Yeah.
You know? So that implies some world building about what a rogue wizard is.
No, I caught that. I'm really interested to explore that.
Cool.
Yeah.
As are hooks for you guys, right?
I know.
I just forgot to say, so I mentioned, when the arch wizard was meeting with the bounty hunter and calling for him to find you, in that cutscene he says, "Oh, well, you have a rogue wizard in your party, so you'll be best suited for this." And that just implies like there's rogue wizards in this world.
That's cool.
Really interesting. Oh, another thing that we did together, you might have forgotten.
Wait. I just want to get what Bridget agreed to.
Yeah.
Bridget agreed to let you know when they stop the search.
Yes. And to give me information if they as she did, where it's like they hired a new person to come after you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So just keep me updated on the search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bridget agreed to just be your eyes and ears. Be your eyes and ears about their search for you.
But if I remember correctly, she still wants me to leave Grayson and come back to the school.
But it seemed like it was yeah, that's a minor, some kind of
Yeah.
compromise you have to agree to.
Yeah. So we kind of like agreed to disagree on that. She still is like hoping to be able to convince me of that.
Right, but did she knock some points off of your body of argument?
Not many.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it was pretty close.
Yeah, you were down to 3.
Yeah,
So you have to give a minor compromise.
right. Well, I also wanted her to sneak me stuff from the school, and she won't do that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not um helping you get supplies.
Yeah.
You get supplies was the compromise. Was the compromise.
Yeah.
Cool. That's interesting. So I gotta write better notes, man. Cause yeah, compromise. It's good. That's cool. I like that.
Have we ever named the demon?
No.
Okay.
We kind of just called him Lightning Demon.
Mm.
Or the demon. But another thing that we tried to get you healed
Yeah.
by the cleric woman, and I failed my roles so much that she then contacted the school and
Yeah.
really got caught. Yeah.
And that's why we had to go into hiding.
Yeah.
So I love it. I'm getting, when you say lightning demon, I'm thinking storm god.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
one culture's demons is another culture's god.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
very true.
What, Storm from the X-Men?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
What's her like?
She was
given name?
worshipped as a god in her old hometown.
She's like the most powerful, like.
Well,
X-Men.
outside of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Because Phoenix can literally manipulate atoms.
Yeah.
But
Phoenix seems like some quantum shit, you know?
she is literally like there's so much of her that like Xavier had to split her off into a split personality from Jane.
Yeah.
Just so that Jane could have a normal life.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
back to low level birding wheel play. Where it gets a little bit mucky. Now on the terms of your magic abilities.
Mm-hmm.
You have open sorcery.
Yes.
But you have not been able to cast the spell practically.
Mm-hmm.
You've been able to read the spell once.
Yes.
And understand it. And then when you went to practice it, you fucked up.
Yeah.
So you've never actually been able to produce any light.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something. And Grayson, in terms of your injuries. Oh, this is the whole thing I was telling you about. This was like a little bit, we were texting back and forth about your current like health status.
Yes.
Okay. So you suffered a mortal wound, right? And you have been slowly creeping your way back up to health over the last year through the administrations of the sorcerers. In the beginning, for many of those months, they had doctors and infirmaries just taking care of you, right? So they brought you up to the point of a light or a meaty wound, okay? Which is the thing that means that you're always at -2D.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
And also you earned because you had that experience of a mortal wound, you earned the trait. I think we called it scarred, or there were two crazy traits that you got last session.
It was like wizened or something, or basically you had lower physical attributes.
Yeah, once I find
because you had like lower lung capacity, basically.
They're not flip. I designed them to not be.
Oh,
Blah, 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 yeah.
Traits.
I know I have a sheet for it.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course you do. It should be next to this one. Oh no, where's your beliefs, instincts, and traits?
Traits over here. Withered and scarred.
Withered
and
and
scarred.
scarred. Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
withered and scarred means that you took a speed penalty.
Yep.
Like you said, from now a speed debuff, and all that is that your speed. I thought it was capped at B3 forever.
Mhm.
I was wrong.
Thank goodness for that.
It means that you can't bring it up to a B8.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Like that's a 10
big
year.
fucking deal.
Yeah, that's a long fact.
Oh no, but didn't so but we could make wizened and scarred also mean that you're always at a -1d penalty for speed.
Mm.
I think
Right.
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love you, Pete. That's such a like I don't care if I take a fucking dexterity debuff.
No, it means like it means the character changes and becomes
Yeah.
a different thing. And then
Well,
That's
it's
the
like
nature.
you're embracing that completely.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Also, it'll kind of force you to work speed harder, and then you'll earn those harder tests more. You know.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Cool. So and then
just to like finish that,
Mhm.
like I feel like the demon thing and the disability,
Mhm.
I feel like these are two things that are pushing back and forth against each other, and we haven't really done it yet.
Yeah.
But I imagine it's like I'm an impatient child. I'm in this situation
Yeah.
because I was an impatient child that did something stupid.
Yeah.
And like this is going to be the ongoing struggle of this person.
Right.
It's like, I have a disability. What do I do? Well,
Mhm.
there's a shortcut here. Shortcut will fuck me up, but it will save me in the short term.
Yeah.
So I think that's this character's struggle now.
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah.
I could get a 3D advantage from doing this, but massive consequences.
Right.
You know, or something like that.
Well, I think speaking of those consequences, in the so the way I want to run the manipulation of the demon in your mind
Yeah.
is that he's like he has goals and desires, and so far the way we've characterized him is that he speaks eloquently and talks to you, right? And it's talking to you and gets in your head, right?
Yeah.
But it's if it engages you in a test, you know, like says now I'm going to negotiate with you, right? I have the demon has great skill at falsehood. Okay.
Yeah.
It must be in the it must be in the G
really high. Yeah.
in the G levels.
Yeah.
And the number exponent must be like 7, 6 or 7, right? However, his power is diminished because he's trapped.
Yeah.
Right.
He's fucking bound.
Yeah.
Right? And that means that his shade, you know how you guys are all black shade?
Yeah.
His shade is like hell. His plate is like ultra black or whatever. So only 1 and a 2 is a success.
Oh,
Not a
okay.
1, 2, or 3. So when I'm engaging you, I'm gonna be rolling, and I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, that's a success. That's a success. I got 4 successes, but on a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that's fair? And 6 is still explode. If
Yeah.
I want to spend.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, this is not a fair situation.
No, it's not a fair situation. And I mean, its goal is to help you get strong enough to help unlock him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that means like he's gonna go from us. He's gonna like lead you. Anyway, that's it. That's what I help you to free him.
Yeah. Yeah. I get
Okay.
that. Yeah.
And so
I don't know if he gets that, but yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. Okay. Let's write beliefs and let's read out our beliefs and then change them if necessary, and then read out instincts and traits and change the instincts if necessary. Hey everybody, we're playing Burning Wheel, The Adventures of Kenzie and Grayson. This is I don't know, probably our fifth session, but second session that we're recording. And honestly, the last session one was like a good beginning because our good friend Grayson had just recovered from a mortal wound. They are fleeing from the towers of high sorcery, where the magisters there have discerned that Grayson is infected by a demonic taint. Something that occurred to him when he had a near-death experience, being attacked by some vagrants that were obviously vampire thralls. So there's a vampire thrall thread weaved throughout this story, and there's also an elven thread in this tale, where a friendly elf, an aged elf, the elf's like maybe the last elf to be in mortal realms, a gifted artist, singer, poet, performer, was at the colleges teaching something to his students, his masters, you would say. And Grayson and Kenzie blundered into their space and revealed to them that they were born gifted, um, and were very dangerous and had to be taken to the Towers of High Sorcery for education. Pretty fucked up story so far.
Yeah.
Like retelling it, I was like, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
so
blah.
many ways.
It's
Turns, yeah.
yeah. Oh, and Grayson's caravan got. Anyway, all right, guys. So let's read out beliefs, instincts, and traits, and we'll go from there.
Pete, you want to go first?
Sure. Grayson's traits are odd, and die traits are gifted, outsider, and now scarred and withered.
Nice.
Currently my beliefs, belief one, I need to make myself of some use while hiding in the underworld. I will use my theatrical nature to make friends. Probably gonna use that again, I think. I think this is still where I'm going.
Oh, cool.
So I
Repeat
think
that.
I'll
Repeat
keep
that
that.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just do that again? I want to write it.
I need to make myself of some use while hiding in the underworld. I will use my theatrical nature to make friends.
Make friends. Nice.
And then an ongoing long-term one for probably this entire arc. I need to differentiate my true self from the demon's influence.
Mm-hmm.
And probably there will be twists and turns here, and
Oh yeah.
it'll change in some ways, but that's the overall
Mm-hmm.
long-term goal.
Yeah.
I will hobble together what I can from the confines of my limited space.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of just similar to belief one, but more about day-to-day resources and
Yeah.
Survival.
Yeah, I have
Scavenge.
one similar to that too.
So I think like
And
that.
then, sorry, I have a special belief.
Okay.
Oh.
Fourth one is I want to spread counterintelligence rumors as to our whereabouts and
Oh,
things
I
that are
love that
happening in
so
the world.
much. That's the coolest.
Well, I just want to say by the rules,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot have 4 beliefs unless
Okay.
you have a special trait.
Oh, so you need a special trait to have a special belief.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And what counts as a special trait?
I think you can, you know what? They're like, oh, they're pretty big. Like a dwarf has an oath,
Mm-hmm.
a zealot has a 4th belief dedicated to that his religion.
Mhm.
Right.
It's like very
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
but
what
I think you
could
can
do is make spreading counterintelligence rumors be a result of
making friends.
like
Yeah.
like
Make friends to
To spread
spread
those
rumors.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. because you have to befriend people and drop the hints.
Yeah. Well, you know how I was developing this like ventriloquism skill?
Yeah.
Voice. In my mind, I more meant like throwing my voice more than like hiding, moving my mouth.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? It was kind of more my intention is throwing the voice.
Sure.
So like.
So they would know that you're saying something, but
no, it would be kind of like me hiding in a corner and being like, I'm the butcher.
Oh, okay.
I noticed that.
Oh, so it needs
it's coming from over.
It sounds like it's coming from the butcher. Or whatever.
It needs a stealthy instead of an inconspicuous. Right? And because you're hiding and you're not showing your mouth is moving. Right?
But I'm like not so much concerned about the mouth moving.
Because you're hiding.
So much of the remote nature.
We're getting too much in the mechanics.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you're looping that.
So this is skills being learned that we started already, which we called ventriloquism.
Love it.
And it's got a 6.
Awesome. So you got to do it 6 times, dude.
Yeah. To get it as a skill. That's
yeah. And then but don't forget, if the obstacle is high enough to give you a difficult or challenging will test, take like without doubling, take the stat test. Yeah. And don't mark it for skills being learned. All right? Because raising your stats is
helpful in a wider
way.
So yeah, I think we'll take the spread into not make it a special belief, but make it sort of like where I'm going with trying to make these friends.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna make a.
So you're gonna talk about vampires. You're gonna spread the story of the vampires.
Also, like I want to perhaps throw people off our case of like where are we hiding? Are we really like the source of trouble? Are the wizards really looking for us?
Okay. Perfect. All stuff to aid you actually in staying hidden.
Yeah.
Well, that's a failure consequence.
Sure.
Okay. Instincts.
There's always consequences. Yeah.
Instincts.
Oh, instincts. Blurts out awkwardly at inopportune times.
Yeah.
Always perceptive before danger. So it's more about being cautious and analyzing a situation.
Right.
Before if there's 2 guards at a gate or what have you, I'm gonna look at what's going on, like anybody might who has half a brain and.
So in game, you remember to trigger that first action in any situation. I want a perception test. I want a perception test. And then if shit happens, and you forget to say that, you say, "Oh, but I have a perception test." Yeah. Okay.
And then the third instinct tries to befriend enemies.
Okay, so who's your enemy?
Like in the broader scheme of things, some enemies would be people that would expose who and where we are. And on the
Harkin?
I think on the big story scale, probably this demon.
Yeah. Yeah, playing with fire there, yeah.
That's kind of what it alludes to by the way, that this wording is not, it doesn't sound like an instinct. Instinct has to be like something that you instinctively do right away. Like in a short, like.
We get more like a spidey sense. Gotcha.
Befriend enemies. So I
was thinking of this more as a personality thing than like a mechanical advantage thing.
Yeah.
It's more of a getting into trouble thing than a helping me.
Well, naturally you want to befriend people like, guys, can we all get along,
Oh yeah.
That is what I'm kind of
You want this, I want that.
It's more like a personality flaw.
Yeah.
Always be nice. Always be nice. Always be kind. Always be happy. Always.
Sure. Yeah, I could say it that way.
Yeah.
And like
but deliberately try to make friends with everyone is a personality trait.
I like it that way. They'll always be nice, always be friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. All right. Let's go.
Oh, we didn't read.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Kenzie.
So,
Sorry,
belief one, I want to be able to do practical magic to produce the flame spell.
Yeah.
Finally, work that out. Um, I kind of have like two different ways to say the second one, so let me know which way you prefer.
Mhm.
But I've got the general sort of like hide self and Grayson, but I also have the like shake shake the wizard that's trying to follow us that was hired, like get him to lose our trail and give up. So I don't know, but basically it's about like both are about hiding effectively. But I think like trying to get the wizard to lose our trail is like a more distinct one.
Okay. I like that.
Okay, we'll go with that. And then the third one is I wrote check, but basically I just mean like find information if the vampires are still after us. Like, do we need to protect ourselves from that? And that might be something that I work with you on the rumors about. You
Okay.
know, does any of your rumors stir up any following rumors? Do people say,
I think I'm gonna say investigate vampire conspiracy.
okay, investigate
Yeah.
conspiracy. Yeah, that's the better way to put it. Instincts.
I love
All the
what
things that you say.
the word conspiracy just nails it.
Okay, and then instincts assume being watched or followed. Number two, scavenge all the time, just being sort of a pack rat. And then number three, of course, is protect Grayson.
The the first one is like be paranoid.
Yeah, basically. Well, just my instinct is like I'm going to assume that someone's after us.
So as as a role playing
Yeah. Mhm.
prompt for you.
Yeah, I have paranoid as a trait now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Always be followed. And what was your second one?
Yeah, assume being watched or followed, scavenge all the time, like just sort of grab whenever there's an opportunity, and protect Grayson.
Yeah.
And then for my traits, gifted, paranoid, and you gave me this one last time, which I really like, which is loyal. So I want to hold on to that one.
Loyal.
Yeah.
Gifted.
Paranoid.
Oh, and addicted.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, addicted too. Yeah, that doesn't help the paranoid.
Okay. Who wants to play first?
Oh, aren't we playing together?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you guys do when I was away? Did you guys
Well,
go
like
in
We didn't have a.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
so
Okay.
so what's going on? What's wait. Mm, Gets to use it.
Mhm.
Mm.
Do you mind if I go grab a glass of water?
All right.
Would you like one?
Oh, that's sweet of you. Thank you.
Is that a yes?
Yes, please. I like it. It's got possibilities.
It's cool.
Mhm.
Never heard it, but it's by the composer that Kai Engel, and I used to always run that track when we were playing Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, that's why it sounds familiar.
Something about it. It's dark.
Mhm.
All right. Um,
So you're in a little
I want to.
your home, or
Yeah, I have yeah, you're in your little sewer home. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Each of you are doing your own things.
Okay.
You're kind of like,
But I feel like we want to work together on them too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I mean in
Yeah.
the scene, like
Okay.
in the room.
I'm just like going through what small items we have and what we might need to grab. How much food we have left.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I'm by a window, like not a window, but like a sewer grate.
Sure.
That's at the street level. It's like at my head level type of
Yeah,
situation.
yeah.
And I'm
You see
I've got a broomstick, and I'm like pushing a rat away
Oh, no.
from the
Yeah.
from the window so I can see what's going on.
Right.
And the rat's maybe like it was eating, I don't know, maybe like a scrap of something, maybe like a bone with like little shreds of meat on it that it stole from a butcher or something. And pushing it away with the broomstick.
Yeah.
And
it squeals and runs.
yeah. And it brings the bone with him. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad when you have this on a rat.
Right.
And
And you feel a knot in your stomach of
yeah,
hunger, right?
yeah.
And the squealing rat also makes you think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And feel like it's raining. And
Yeah.
I'm looking at sort of the street level stuff going on. The little, I wouldn't quite call it a marketplace, but there's like
On the edge.
the medieval equivalent of a
the city.
convenience store. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. 100%.
Yeah. And I can see people
Like there's stalls, like there's little shops with like fruit
Exactly.
vegetable stalls like leaning out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
wooden kiosks. Yeah.
And that's just tantalizing, the food right in front.
Yeah. And I can
All manner of rich and
smell
wealthy
like
types.
yeah.
All manner of uh wealthy, educated, mobile, traveling, right? Like this is the docks.
Yeah.
But this is where people go on voyages afar, right? So they're men of importance and low class men of workers, just bustling.
Yeah. And so I carefully tune my ears towards like a couple, like a guy who looks like maybe he's like a shipping, some kind of shipping dude, and like maybe a merchant buying stuff off of him. And I try to do what I can to listen and catch their conversation.
Nice.
What's their conversation? I know, how much do I hear it?
Yeah, I don't think there's a role, let's say, for what you hear. And I think they're talking business. That some cargo is will be ready by a certain date, and like the wealthy guy says, my cargo will be ready by a certain date. He pulls out some documents and signs like some insurance, and that that's
that's about it. Yeah. And
It's
then
it doesn't look like anyone is kind of pacing or standing around longer than they should.
I haven't noticed anyone suspicious.
Okay.
It's kind of day-to-day stuff out there, and it's pretty freaking boring, actually.
Boring can be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're running a little low on food, so we can't stay down here another day. But I don't know, maybe we could get some information while we're out there, because we can't just sit here like sitting ducks.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? I
Have you
feel
been
so.
have you been making any friends that you could get information from?
I mean, it's a bit of a slow process. I have one kid that I've started to talk to, but I feel like, putting all our eggs in one basket is not,
Yeah,
the way to go.
absolutely.
Um, I think maybe from the confines of this space, we're pretty limited, and I think if we're looking for new sources of information, we probably have to broaden our horizons a little.
Okay. And what were you saying before about like throwing them off our scent? Because we got, or like rumors or something. Do you think we could do that? I mean, who would listen to us?
Mm. I think my gut feeling in this moment is that if we could make where we're staying now seem undesirable,
Okay.
it's in some way, it might just give us a little bit of a perimeter so that our we can at least feel like this is a stable base of operations,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Because we've lost our last place, and I don't know how long it'll be before they find us here.
Mm.
But if we can make it look like, this is just trash, no one lives here.
Camouflage,
Mm.
something like that. Or just a clever plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Okay.
But it requires a test.
All right.
Yeah.
I think it requires a test.
Mm.
So
Sure.
to kind of like hide your hideout,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Um, it's well, what are you doing?
So maybe use some like anything soft that we had, or like clothes or blankets or anything. Maybe put in something that looks like a rotten like box, like that someone had thrown away from a warehouse. Maybe cover it with seaweed or even like muck, so it looks like it's been there longer than it has been.
That's cool.
Um, and just scatter things, make sure things aren't all organized in piles and things like that.
I, the idea I had, I'm trying to make it more like setting appropriate.
Okay, okay.
So my first thought was like, what if it was like people thought there was nuclear waste there, kind of thing. So what
Oh,
if it's like inappropriate
From this time.
for the setting? What
right.
if it's like people think it's a plaguey area? Thing.
Oh,
What if we can make it seem like, oh, stay away from there? Like, I don't want to get the
A lot of
plague.
rats.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you had if you had a lot of rats
Mm.
miling around.
Yeah, yeah.
That won't be hard.
Then people will not want to come near this place. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I can teach you how to do that. Says a voice in your mind.
Mm.
Maybe when we're outside, we can cough a lot.
Mhm.
And no one likes to pay close attention to sick people.
Mhm.
They always want to turn and get away.
Yeah, they might want to drive us away though.
That's true.
Mm. Mm. So if you do that and I don't respond, it's because I'm trying to hide it from her. Right? Not because I'm ignoring your bit.
Yeah,
No, I know.
Yeah. And I
that's
will
cool.
sometimes accidentally answer you,
Well, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I was gonna
Kenzie
say-
a couple times, but
Yeah.
she's always explained it away with something.
Wrong. Coffee around outside is a ludicrous idea. It will only bring more attention. I like your idea.
Like you have a better idea. And I say that.
I
I
like
am
your
just
original.
bouncing off ideas. I don't know.
Uh,
You're better at
yeah,
thinking
no,
of this
sorry.
stuff.
I was just thinking to myself. I didn't mean to say that to you.
Okay, I'm gonna try. It's like you have to. I'm trying to be conspicuous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like
Yeah.
say I gotta get out of here and focus on this guy.
Yeah.
And I think you have to resist more like you have to resist his gnawing voice.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
So I'll just get an obstacle.
Mhm.
I'll roll up an obstacle.
Mhm.
Okay. So conspicuous. He's a demon.
Mhm.
So it must be like, let's say,
I feel like we need like a measure, like elves have sorrow
Yeah.
or dwarves have greed.
Uh-huh.
I feel like my character needs a special thing of that
Yes.
that
It's
is
like-
like resistance to the demons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like
So
a
you're testing. Yeah. It's kind of like dark side, light side,
Mhm.
possession tracker.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Possession
Exactly.
tracker.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
How do we do this? We could
Mhm.
give
Mhm.
you
Like how does dwarven greed work? You know what I mean? Like can't we just apply that mechanic somehow?
Yeah, I think Dwarven Greed, let's look it up. Like the way Dwarven Greed works is or look at Elven shit. So the way greed goes,
I think greed is more analogous.
Yeah, because it's a greed for power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
greed is like a greed is like steel. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you get confronted by um moments, so the greed as stat gets triggered
Mm-hmm.
when a dwarf sees two of three things.
Mm-hmm.
Something beautiful, something valuable,
Mm-hmm.
and a, something powerful.
Yeah.
Okay? It just gets triggered,
Yeah.
and depending on a scale of how
Mhm.
high that is,
Mhm.
like whatever, it's a certain degree of test. It's like obstacle 5 test, obstacle blah blah test,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the dwarf has to kind of like he just ticks those up as they come along.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like the more higher the dwarf goes in his life, the more opportunities he's gonna get to
Yeah.
like just
Mhm.
be, shit, I fucking got a difficult test
Mhm.
now. I'm
Mhm.
one more up,
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then but that pool of dice can also be used with the persona point spend
Mhm.
to add to any roll. So if you have a B5 greed
Yeah.
and you want 5 extra dice in your next roll and it's
Mhm.
tied to a belief,
Mhm.
spend a persona point, you get the dice.
Mm.
And then doing that gives it another test towards advancement. So it's really crazy.
That actually like kind of works with the demon giving him power, but then him relinquishing control.
Mm.
So there
For
is
the power.
corruption.
Yeah,
There
We
is
could call it corruption.
there is the rules for corruption.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And it's similar. Let's look it up.
Like power hungry?
Mm.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
did we change our age?
We went up 1 year.
We did, right? Okay.
But I
So
don't
we
think-
started at 14 and now I'm 15.
Yeah, we're at
Okay,
15.
cool.
Using corruption. The corrupted use their corruption to aid their actions during play. It works similarly to greed or spite in that regard. It may only be called upon when the character is undertaking a vile, dark, or corrupt act. This can be due to overt actions or simple intent. The group is the final arbiter of whether an act is degenerate enough to warrant help from the chittering gods who dwell in the shadows of men's dreams. This is literally you.
Yeah,
It's called corruption.
Yeah.
It sounds like
And
it.
this is an attribute, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, starting corruption in play. If character meets the conditions of any of the above in play, he earns a trait. Prays to bad things at night, gains a mark or order.
There you go.
He earns the corruption emotional attribute at a value appropriate to the starting corruption conditions. Usually that's a B1. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay. Can I just read the more?
Sure.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get some more
let's learn
detail.
it. Let's learn
Okay. I'm going to start from the beginning. Corruption. Corruption is a new emotional attribute designed to emphasize the effects of magic upon its users in settings where magical lore is unnatural or forbidden.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. The more the sorcerer calls upon his power, the more corrupted he becomes in body and soul, and the more twisted and vile he grows. You can combine the corruption emotional attribute with nearly any of the extant magic systems, but it works especially well with death art, sorcery, summoning, spirit binding, and faith mechanics. Inspiration for this system is tampering with dark powers who punish and reward in a whim is taken from H.P. Lovecraft's various tales, Stephen R. Donaldson's Thomas Covenant series, and Games Workshop Warhammer universe.
Oh, yeah.
The starting corruption emotional attribute starts at 0. Everyone has the potential to travel down this path. Those who wield magic or truck with dark powers hasten the speed at which they travel. Increase the starting corruption exponent using the following list. +1 if the character is gifted.
Okay.
You have that. +1 if the character has taken the chosen one trait. +1 for each spirit mark. +1 for each point of order. See summoning if you're a summoner, but you're not. +1 if the character has ever prayed alone at night to promote the unholy gods to aid him. Never. +1 if the character has ever entered into a pact with a demon.
That
No.
We haven't entered a pact yet, but that could happen.
That
Did
could.
I'm not.
No.
I think so.
Not yet. No, that's his belief. He's fighting it.
Yeah, you know.
But you still have corruption because he's in your head.
Yeah.
You have a B1 corruption.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
This is an attribute or a skill or what?
It's a attribute.
Yeah.
So I think is there a blank? Ah, yeah, you have the blank. Nice. Okay, using corruption. The corrupted use their corruption to aid their actions during play. It works similarly to greed or spite in that regard. It may only be called upon when the character is undertaking a vile, dark, or corrupt act. I think trying to make this place vile so that people would like veer away from it with rats is pretty much on point.
Okay.
This can be due to overt actions or simple intent. The group is the final arbiter of whether an act is degenerate enough to warrant help from the chittering gods who dwell, blah, blah, blah. The temptation. So these are using corruption. The temptation. For 1 fate point, a sorcerer may call upon the dark powers to help him. Corruption may then help any stat or skill test, whether one of the character's own abilities or a comrade's. Help gives +1d for the exponent 4, whatever. It just gives you a +1.
Can you pause there for a second?
Yeah, it's a lot of
Because I have a very specific question about
Yeah.
exactly that.
Cool.
I kind of imagined Grayson out of altruistic intent, like using this power to help someone.
Yeah.
In which case, it's not out of a vile intention.
Yeah.
Right? But
Yeah.
so here's something I imagine.
Well, this god is I feel on track with that. Like the lightning storm god, he's not chittering.
Yeah.
He's different.
So what if I was like, here's like say 3 examples. Kenzie's addicted. I want to help her stop being addicted.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, can you give me this little power so I can help my friend? You know what I mean? Or Kenzie is trying to learn her spell, and she's trying over and over again. She can't get anywhere, and I'm like, hey, could I like maybe borrow a little power from you and come, and then she can cast her spell?
Yeah,
you know.
Well, yeah,
and then I absorb corruption.
Right.
She gets the benefit, but I take on the consequences.
Yeah. And I think,
Grayson's
but I think in my view, some of the consequences will be your beliefs will eventually start all clicking to going towards what his desires are.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Keep changing your beliefs to satisfy him.
But I imagine the on-ramp towards corruption for Grayson is good intent at first. Yeah. And it slides and slides and slides and slides. But at first it's like, I'm doing this to help someone.
Yeah.
You know.
100% to help Dave with good intentions. Yeah.
So there's something here I wanted to say that for every kind act that you enact, because it is a demon. Yeah. And maybe we should stick to the definition of a demon, not as a storm, like as a good guy.
Yeah.
Right.
but as a fucked up guy.
Yeah, this is a full on.
So will he
Yeah.
want some kind of like, for every good act that you do, you have to do something vile.
Yeah, there's like a moral debt.
Yeah.
Like
You have to
yeah.
balance it with something. You know,
Oh,
I'll
it's
fine, you
messed up.
can.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in the meantime, go and beat the shit out of this guy.
Oh wow.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what I wanted,
Mhm.
is that us to role play
Mhm.
a bit of the conversation
Totally.
and do the dice rolling thing I was talking about.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So yeah.
So or that we just For one persona point, a sorcerer may substitute his corruption for any skill or stat in the test. For one deeds point, blah blah blah. Corruption brings strength. The corrupted player may always substitute corruption for fort to pass tax tests if the player desires. If the dice are lost due to a failed test, fort is but anyway, your fort is still way higher than your B1 corruption. Advancing corruption. Corruption advances like a skill, but like greed, routines always count for advancement, even when advancing corruption from exponent 5 to 10. For exponent 5 and higher, routine tests equal to the exponent count as one category of advancement fill. Okay, blah, blah. It's too complicated.
Yeah.
Too high level anyway.
Yeah, that's too high level D. Burning wheel. For you earn tests for advancement when corruption itself is rolled, like that, like when you ask for its power, when it replaces a stat or skill. So when it's rolled, parentheses, when it replaces a stat or skill, when the attribute is used to help another test, so adding dice to a test, and when certain situations arise in game. That's the one. When certain situations arise, so what are those situations? Situational test. Obstacle 1. Just a situational thing that will just lying or committing a willful falsehood. That's you're gonna get an OB1 test. So with B1, OB1 test means I'm gonna circle in difficult. So it climbs really fast. Obstacle 2, corruption. Learning a new spell, summoning an imp for any purpose, physically causing harm to another person. So beating somebody up. And the demon will be asking you to beat people up. Casting a spell that affects another person. Learning and blah blah blah. Paying tribute to discovering a marked item. These are pretty big. Actually, so then it starts getting pretty high. Mutilating an animal. Human, elf, orc, dwarf. Like mutilating. Remember that kid down the street here? Fuck. You heard about the kid down here, right?
No.
That house, the barn kind of house there, the shitty little.
Sort of.
Yeah, with the dad with the beard and the like Lennon glasses and the.
Okay, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. That the son there, fucking crazy boy, was skinning raccoons, beating them up, and he killed someone's cat.
Oh my god.
And he was taking video and making deepfake porns of people from school.
Oh my god.
Serial killer in the moon.
Yeah.
100%.
So this guy, that guy earned an obstacle 4 corruption test.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway,
That's like
those are the
situational.
Yeah. Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I imagined this relationship with the demon.
But there's this other thing that I'm not sure. When your corruption advances in play, roll 1 die and add the result to your new corruption exponent. This will generate a number. So there's a chart. Every time your corruption goes up, there's a chart in this game, and you roll and you earn one of those fucked up traits.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
On alternating
every
columns, it goes up.
Yeah.
When you go advance from one to another, like B1 to B2, choose column A or B, roll a 2d6, and take that result. The next time it's going to be on the other side.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's going to escalate fast.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if
I've got the escalations every time we try to do magic.
I think this is this is a bit nuts.
Yeah, maybe we could like do it, but like slow it down a little.
Yeah, I think
that
it's
does seem crazy.
Like every 3 times or
Because-
something.
Yeah.
Or
These are crazy. They're
Yeah.
maimed, fork-tongued,
Yeah.
rat speak.
Yeah, because he could just be like a full-on
Yeah.
train wreck in 2 sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that'd be really hard for
And it
Kenzie to
doesn't-
explain away. Yeah.
It doesn't fit a low magic setting.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
Yeah, I kind of
Maybe we
like
find
the
a way-
psychological
Find a way
Yeah.
to pace it out somehow where it's like on the 10th time or,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
on the time when he asked for some outrageous power or
I
Right,
suppose
yeah.
so minor demonic effects, like you're starting to sprout horns.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't seem minor.
Yeah.
No, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
my fingernails become a little
Like-
tiny bit claw-like.
Yeah.
So do you have this? Yeah, this.
Yeah,
book,
I
right?
have that book.
So you'll read
What
it
page is
later
that?
on. I just lost it, but
Okay. Well, look up corruption. That's not too
that's
rough.
easy. Yeah. Okay, after all of that, interlude our fucking fellow audience there. Like we just read the whole corruption chapter in session, but that's cool. That's I love how we respect the rules. Yeah. Okay. So you
how
have
did-
that idea, and he says to you that I think that's a good idea.
Uh-huh.
And the idea of coughing is not bad, also. Not bad.
If we could make this area sort of smell or give like an acidic burn in people's noses or
I mean, we're very close to the sewers.
Yeah, it's already kind of bad. But like, how can we make people really not want to be in the nether? You know?
I like it.
What
I
if
think
people?
it's just
What if people believed it was cursed?
I think it's a MacGyver test. Like
What if
let's
we piled a bunch of rocks that looks like this area was collapsed?
so I think everything you're saying, like you do the like physically move rocks, you get dead things and skin them and stick them in places and it smells foul. You smear dirt on the walls and like weird fucking cult symbols, like
Right.
whatever. All of that. You can do all of that. That's gonna be one rule.
Okay.
Okay? And to successfully like push people off. It's defile.
Okay.
You're defiling space. Okay? So it's going to be a defilement test.
Oh.
And that's that you can help him.
Okay,
But
yeah. I'll help him with the sort of the heavy lifting and the moving of rocks.
And
the,
Pete, I think this will earn you a test down the road of corruption.
maybe some speed help to try and catch some of those rats. Because my speed is unaffected.
I feel like if we're going down the road of corruption, it has to affect someone in a negative way. You know what I mean? Because just simply disguising our space and making people not want to be there is like doesn't hurt anybody. You know what I mean? But for it to be evil and corrupt, it should be like it should be like someone's grandma got hurt. You know what I mean? Or something bad in the world needs to happen.
I think as you're saying that like there is a old vagrant that crawls into a space on the other side and you can see through the halls. You know, there's another person seeking shelter in this underworld. In this underpit, in this little like abandoned warehouses, basement floors, and he's there. And you're like, fuck, he's gonna ruin our plans.
And I'm like,
he could be working for the guy who's coming after us anyhow.
Like, how do we know could be anybody. He could just be someone that has a free life. But like, look at this guy. He's not gonna make it. Like he's literally just. He seems like he's just on his deathbed. You know, like, would it be really so bad if we just kind of didn't help him? You know what I mean? And just kind of let it unfold?
No. Don't want another dead body down here. That's too much.
But like that would
I'm not
really
gonna watch a guy die. I'm just gonna get him out of here.
sure, but like he is gonna die. Like
Well, everyone's gonna die, Grayson. You don't want them to die on your front step.
like
Besides that,
I don't
the
want him to
city
die.
guards to us, even if you're thinking selfishly.
I don't want him to die. He clearly is. And the smell of his body, it would kind of be the final icing on the cake of making this thing work.
Grayson, no. The dead rats smell bad enough in a sewer.
Okay, this is interesting. I think this should be a dice roll.
Yeah.
I think this should be a dice roll. This is pretty significant situation.
Like Grayson.
You're saying let's murder him?
No, I'm
Oh.
saying he's gonna die. If we just kind of didn't help him not die,
Yeah.
it's like
I don't think you can tell whether he's like dying.
yeah.
He's just another homeless person,
Sure.
right?
I'm not saying we take a rock to his head. I'm just saying maybe we don't help, and kind of let
Is that what Kenzie wants?
Scare him away because
Yeah.
Kenzie is worried that he's working for the other wizard person and spying on them.
Well, it seems like that's like yeah, he's not dying. So it's a weird, it doesn't like I think he's just I meant that he's
to me about him dying so that you can kill him in the night.
No.
Okay.
I can't. I'm not.
Oh, hold on. I want to say hi to Roro.
Okay, yeah.
But he does look like he's jonesing. Maybe we could comfort him.
Do you think he knows where to get some good stuff?
I mean, you know where we can get some good stuff.
We can't go to Hatchet anymore. Oh, we gotta stop. This is so funny. Yeah. Pause scene. This is a good scene. I want Sam to do this. That is so evil of you using my addiction against me. Totally not. No, yes. No, this is perfect.
I feel like if I'm incurring corruption, something corrupt has to happen,
Well, definitely leveraging my addiction so you can get what you want is something. Especially if what you want is to have a dead body where we live. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Okay, so side subject. Well, while he's away, I'm trying to come up with because we don't know the demon's name. I feel like you need to put a word to something, right?
Yeah.
And so I kind of like thinking along the lines of like Dexter's Dark Passenger. You know
I'm familiar with that.
Okay, so Dexter, the TV show, the serial killer guy.
Oh, yeah, I only watched the first 2 seasons.
So he calls this murderous need inside of him. He calls it his dark passenger.
I forgot about that. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I want to come up with something that's like analogous to that, like like a shadow companion. Something like that. That's like
yeah.
It's an evil thing in the back of my mind.
But you would give it like a euphemistic thing.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah, I was gonna maybe make you see if you make a few more mistakes in front of Kenzie
that you can
and
catch.
then I can catch, and then I was gonna be like, why is he so distracted? Like more, it's like, is it just because he's healing or what's going on? But I feel like there's not been too many big slip ups at this point. We could easily
not enough.
No, not enough. Yeah.
So yeah, I want to come up with like a nickname, like I don't know, my
Okay, guys. I think we need an intent from either one of you.
Okay.
You walked out and you missed like a whole thing.
He was starting to leverage my addiction by saying, doesn't look like he's kind of jonesing though. Like maybe he might know where to get some stuff.
Maybe if we comforted him in his time of need.
And then I'm just like, wait, do you think he knows where to get some good stuff?
And
I
I
can't
said-
go to Harkin anymore.
And then I said, yeah, but you probably know where to get some good stuff.
Oh, so you're
So now I'm like using her passive addiction to perhaps maybe if we give this guy some drugs,
Oh no.
you know.
Yeah.
And
so I think that's your is that you want to test for that? You want to push that? You want to make her do that?
I think I want that to be what is the corrupting element here.
Okay.
In this, because we said that this is a corruption test, and I want to make sure something corrupt actually happens.
So he's gonna try. So you're gonna roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay.
To try and persuade her to offer this guy a hit.
Yeah.
And you share a puff as well. And see if he has a dealer.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what he's gonna try.
Yeah.
You can resist that if you
I honestly don't think I would resist that hard.
Okay.
That's because
cool. So it's a say yes.
I wouldn't expect for him to OD. I
Mm.
would just be like, maybe we can get him on our side. Maybe if he's has a bit of a puff, then he'll tell us whether he's spying on us or not.
But it's just this guy's like a random nobody. Yeah.
I'm being annoyed.
Okay.
Which is part of her stuff going on right now.
Oh, neat. Got it.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
okay. So now what's your intent when you go to him?
So my intent is to figure out if he has a source of drugs, because I really don't want to share mine. But if he doesn't, to offer some of mine to try to convince him to leave, or to like say that he never saw us or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you step forward and you're like, hey,
but I don't know where you know this. This is our place. We need you to like get out of here. Okay? But I don't know what you're doing around here. Do you take any milk of the poppy? Are you into that?
His eyes perk up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know where to get some? Because my source is dried up.
Says like, so what is it? You want my help or you're kicking me out?
Both. I need you. I will give you some of the last of my stash, okay? But you need to never come back. And if anyone asks you whether they saw anyone here, you didn't see anybody but rats. Anybody. Nobody.
He's like, looks at the drugs, looks at you, and he's like, takes it. And he goes, sure, I'll leave. And he just takes a wee thing and smiles, and he's just like, awesome.
Okay.
Sorry.
I know. And then I immediately am just like annoyed that I lost something, but I'm relieved that he's gone. So I'm just gonna sit back, okay. And I'm gonna take some myself. That I'm relieved that he's gone.
Okay. So that's now you're out of drugs.
Yeah. But I just took my last bit, yeah.
But going back to the plan of concealing your place and of shooing people away and having them grossed out. I like that. And the voice inside your head also likes that. So he's encouraging you to befoul the place.
That's certainly.
Well, Kenzie's out
more complicated.
Kenzie's out for a couple hours if you want to do anything nefarious.
There's a wise decision you have. There's a wise course of action you have.
Yeah, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have to maybe do something a little more drastic that didn't work out the way that I had anticipated. Um,
What do you mean?
Well-
Something more drastic? I like the sound of that.
well, the only thing I can think of that is more repulsive than a corpse is the threat of disease.
Yes, yes. Speak more.
How could I make this space seem untouchable? How can I convince the public that this space is plague ridden?
Humans despise rats. Summon. I can teach you how to summon a bunch of rats to this area. They will do you no harm.
I'm not sure.
And then at that
Can't think
moment,
of
a
it.
little rat comes.
Yeah,
And it's like looking at you, like,
yeah.
you know,
Like,
and
huh?
like there's,
Yeah.
and it says, all you have to do is tap into its mind.
And make eye contact with the rat. And take a deep breath, and I think about all the things we're struggling with and our safety, and I think about Kenzie's safety and how I don't know what I'd do if she was caught. And I look at the rat and I just sort of nod in a way like I'm surrendering to this because I can't think of a better choice.
Cool. So there was on that list
Mm.
low speech,
Uh-huh.
which is the ability to speak with animals.
Mm.
We could confine that to rats.
Mm.
And that's your like that's the trait you
Mhm.
earn, you know, like
Okay.
you know how you say every time it ratchets up like crazy and
Yeah.
da, da, da.
Yeah.
So so how do we so there's two things that we say. I could just say it works
Mm-hmm.
and you speak to this rat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or you need to do something. You need to roll some dice. You need to roll some dice to cast the spell, right? Basically, to be able to do the thing,
Mm-hmm.
low speech.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out the game mechanic, like how,
Yeah.
because I wanna be fair,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and I want it to be cool. But I'm just trying to think of what's a good mechanic.
Mm.
Like what's good for the story is like
Would it be like
success is important in this, right?
Mm.
would it be like the same as a sorcery or spell roll, but he has like some sort of advantage that's given to him by the demon?
Yeah, I was like saying for a fate point, you get to add your corruption dice
Mm-hmm.
to a skill roll.
Right, because that's how greed works, right? If you get to add the dice when you're doing something like that.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah, I'm sorry.
can I just add a visual detail?
Please,
Yeah.
please. I love the flavors.
So when I'm looking at the rat
Mhm.
and that moment when I've submitted and I made that decision, and I'm looking in its eyes like light up a little bit in maybe red or something. But also like the way that I've drawn this demon, with
Yeah.
this like like layered set of like two sets of eyes.
Uh-huh.
The rat for that moment
Right.
has like the normal set of eyes and the second set of
Right.
eyes. You know what I mean? So I'm like looking to the eyes of the demon through the rat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So sorry, back to McKinley.
No, that's so cool. That's so cool. I like that idea. I like that visual.
Okay. Trying to. I think. Okay, we have to value. So you're going to be able to you want to be able to he offered you the ability to do some magic, right? Which is super powerful.
Yeah.
Kenzie's going to have to go through hoops to do magic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Does Grayson just get to role play being able to cast magic because he's got a role play thing? Or is there like some game mechanics on it that limits it, controls it a little, right? It kind of said that the demon could teach you how to summon, right? And you will have the ability to speak to rats, summon animals and speak to them. So we could start that process, and it'll take